that shocked majority of us. Minority groups were specially targeted during election campaign, and they were used as a scapegoat to gather electoral support. Unfortunately, even though the election is over, but minorities are feeling very vulnerable, and there is a spike in hate crimes against them, and they are not sure about their place in our own society. But as a nation, we can only move forward by putting election and its rhetoric behind us and unite as one nation to uphold the American dream and its promise. Ideal of American dream has been the basis and foundation of our country from day one. We may afford to be divided on the basis of our political ideologies and leanings, but we cannot afford to be divided on the basic idea of an America. America where every citizen is cherished on the basis of its character, integrity, and hard work. And not on the basis of gender, religion, skin color, or sexuality. We cannot afford to be divisive on the basic ideals of human freedom and liberty that form the essence of our own existence. My friends, we should not be divided on the question that if Latino children should be separated from their hardworking and law-abiding parents. Or if African American children should be deprived of opportunities to break this cycle of poverty that is direct result of centuries-old policies of Jim Crow. We should not be divided on the question that if LGBTQ should be forced to give away God-given free will that is already endorsed by the highest court of the land. Or if environmental health of our planet matters or not. Important issues like increasing minimum wage and providing equal compensation for both genders should not be a substance of political debate. Providing shelter to refugees and victims of senseless wars should not be a question in our society because it is mandated by all of our faith traditions. Similarly, we should not be divided on this basic fact that Jewish, Muslim, Hindu, or even children of no faith has every right to dream to be president of our country. My faith, Islam, is adored by 1.6 human souls across this planet and is under siege both by terrorists and Islamophobes. It is unfair to see Islam through the activities of terrorist groups like ISIS in the same way as it will be a grave injustice to label Christianity through the actions of Ku Klux Klan. Muslim Americans cherish life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness like their fellow citizens. And Islam is no alien to America, as significant percentage of human slaves brought from West Africa in 17th and 18th centuries were of Muslim faith. Thomas Jefferson bought his first copy of Quran in 1765 in Williamsburg, Virginia. And founding fathers guaranteed same religious liberties to Muslims as they did to Catholics and Jews in 1776. Then why 240 years later, the place of Muslims, the place of my 9-year-old sons is still being questioned in our society? And why Muslim Americans have to apologize and condemn actions of terrorists who have nothing in common with us? Dear friends, future demands action, as sitting idle in despair is no option. We need to organize and stand shoulder to shoulder with each other in these trying times. Let's reach out to those who are living in shadows and are trying to be invisible due to fear of safety for their loved ones. Let's be ready to resist every attempt of government to take away civil liberties from any of the vulnerable minority groups. As united we stand and divided we fall. In the end, brothers and sisters and beloved children, let's make a pledge together that never again we will let this happen in our country. Never again. I see my friend Fred Gross standing here among us. He's a Holocaust survivor, and he is doing his efforts that never such a tragedy should happen. And we also promise with Fred today that we will never let any tragedy happen to any of our fellow citizens. Let's make this pledge right on the stairs of this city hall and in front of the statue of our beloved founding father, Thomas Jefferson, that we will continue to strive for America where every citizen will have equal opportunity and value irrespective of race, religion, gender, or sexual orientation. Friends, we may not be able to change the whole world or our country, but we can transform our compassionate city of Thomas Merton and Muhammad Ali, to a shining city on the hill, a shining city on the hill where the dreams of every child will be fulfilled, where every human life will be valued, where neighbors are loved, and where strangers will be welcomed. May God be our light, and God bless our beloved country, United States of America.